All right, three things in 3 minutes. Let's get it. So, for those of you who list condos or work with condo buyers, pay close attention because I have some pretty serious updates. Up until now, a condo project that had more than 4 units usually had to go through what's called a full condo project review. That meant questionnaires, reviewing reserves, deferred maintenance, litigation, balcony questions, insurance issues. That could sometimes kill deals. Now, Fannie Mae is expanding the waiver for projects up to 10 units. What this means is that smaller condo complexes with 10 units or less, in many cases, only need the master insurance policy. You can skip the full condo review. That's huge. For smaller projects, it should mean financing will be quite a bit more smooth. The other side is going to be a little bit tougher. Ever since that condo collapse in Surfside, Florida back in 2021, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac have been watching condo reserves very closely. What they found is that underfunded HOAs create some of the biggest long-term risks. So, starting in January of 2027, HOAs are going to be expected to reserve at least 15% of their annual budget for future repairs and maintenance. Right now, it's 10%. This change probably means that there will be several HOAs that are going to be ineligible for financing because they are underfunded. And we will see HOA dues continue to rise over the next few years in order to catch up. All right, number 2, I want to share one of my biggest takeaways from the LaSalle Social Club event that we did 2 weeks ago. If you were there, you know it was a pretty big success. I'm very happy with how it turned out. We raised $32,000 for Children's Hospital, and it exceeded my expectations. But if you've ever hosted an event before, you know there's this weird pressure that starts building as you get closer. You start wondering if people are actually going to show. The Monday before our event, which was a Thursday, I started feeling this way. And I felt this way more this year than in previous years because we took sponsorship money. We had 8 amazing partners who helped us fund this event so we could put all of the proceeds towards Children's Hospital. So we did everything: emails, social posts, messaging, etc. But the biggest lift, I sent 280 individual personalized voice notes via text message to agents and partners in our marketplace. It took me hours. It took actually multiple days, but it allowed us to fill the room, and we had over 170 people in attendance for the event. Gary Vee, notable business and marketing expert, calls this scaling the unscalable. In a world drowning in noise, emails, texts, ads on our commute, mailers we didn't ask for, a familiar voice can cut through. So here's the takeaway for you. Whatever you're building right now, your next Twilight tour, client event, some big ask that you have of your network, don't just blast it out and pray. Find some version that doesn't scale because it's so much more important than ever to cut through. Finally, average 30-year fixed rates right now are around 6.625%. With all the noise about Iran, it is still interesting to see that rates are bound in this range between 6% and 6.625%, and they have been there since last August. Right now, mortgage rates are very much in the same range that we have all been selling for almost a year now. Don't forget that. You know how to do this, all right? Y'all got this.